Hello everyone, and welcome back to Morrowind. You're probably wondering right now why I'm in a different place. I do in fact have a reason for this. This is the inside of Animus Tarsis. However, I was intending to do some significant recording, but I ran into an error where, well, the audio recorded, the video did not. So this is my second take. And unfortunately, I decided to save over like a big dumb doof. So, I did also encounter an event that I can no longer show on video, unfortunately, of Tarheel, the mage, falling from the sky. I got a very nice hat from that, and 3 scrolls of Icarian Flight. These are very rare, and in fact the only places you can find these scrolls of Icarian Flight. What they let you do is essentially jump across the continent. This is quite helpful, because, well, you go really, really far. I also got some extravagant robes and shoes off him, which are worth quite a lot of money. And this Iron Spark Sword, which I was very happy about, because his drop is random. So, getting a completely random drop that, you know, is highly valuable, no one's gonna complain! Anyway. Now, I did kill this person, and they didn't really have any valuable loot on them, frankly. Just some gold and a slave key. Yes, there are slaves in this game. We can free them, too. Well, I'm going to grab this torch first. We can wait a few more seconds. Here they all
Master?
No, I'm not your master. I am going to unlock your bracers, though, on the general grounds that slavery is kind of a dick move.
Approaches.
They do say sometimes dick things like the prey approaches, but yeah. They also like you a lot more. Say much nicer things once you stop them from being enslaved. I just can't imagine why. I also killed this mage. It was a very hard fight, and that's actually why I had to save there. I do apologize for this clumsiness. This woman is actually using something that doesn't show up in other Elder Scrolls games, in later Elder Scrolls games. A throwing weapon. Specifically, if I can search you, throwing stars. 14 kite and throwing stars. I'm gonna take them because they're very good value for weight. You always want to take probes and lockpicks because low-end ones tend to break very easily. There are a lot of them. Nice bits of loot in here, though. Lots of scrolls, lots of gold, and lots of other shiny things. Ooh, a steel weapon. That's actually quite valuable. 40 gold for 8 pounds. It's 5 gold a pound. There's some gold on here, too. Also, take all the moon sugar you can find. Most merchants won't trade with you if you have it in your inventory. You can just drop it outside and they won't notice. Expensive ring. That's very good because it's 0.1 for 30. Always good. This crate has skooma in it. Skooma is very valuable. It's a pound for 500 gold. But it is also in the same category as moon sugar, as merchants will not normally trade with you if you have it, even though it is very valuable. So again, drop it outside. I'll be showing you what happens if you try and do it once I get out of this cavern. But, you know, can't do that right now. Jelly and Scampson are good stuff. They're pretty valuable. 0.1 for 10. I mean, technically, they're 100 gold coins a pound. You just don't usually find them in pound quantities. Usually. Our scroll of Unduce's Unhinging. That's good for unlocking. Ah, an exclusive potion. And a restoration like that. There are a lot of spells in this game, and magic traps and poisons that will damage your stats. So, I think that are always good. Here we have another bit of armor, a kite and shield. It's light armor, so I'm not specialized in it, but I'm going to equip it because it'll let me block, and it gets me a little more armor. I'll just go ahead and grab this Carias because it's lightweight, and it is valuable. The Flynn because it's worth money, and that. I'm also going to show you why I originally came in here. Originally, it was for a long blade. However, the mage dropped one for me. Which is nice, as I said, because it is random. This corpse has nothing on him but bone meal. That saber, though, is quite good, and I'll show you it once I get out of the water because I don't want to drown. Also, something else to note. Take a torch in the water, it instantly vanishes. Puff. This is very, very annoying. So, yeah, don't do that. Torches, by the way, replace your shield, so watch. Now I'm wearing a tight shield, now I have a torch. They provide a good bit of light, short range, but it's good. There is some loot on top of there, but I don't really want it, because we're going to be getting some very large supplies of cash in this episode. This is also a slave key door. I could pick it for some more, well, XP, but I'm not going to. Taking off the torch on the general grounds of, well, I don't like. And then we're going to be swimming around underground. Now, something that you often will miss on your first playthrough. Down here, there's a standard rising force potion. These let you levitate. Also something that you often miss. This ramp can go up. However, you have to walk on it while it's in the water, which can be a bit of a nuisance as it's rather dark in here. I believe this is on purpose from the devs to give you a bit of a challenge in the first dungeon. In fact, it is so dark I'm having trouble seeing, so I'm going to do something. I'm going to turn up the gamma. This may look a bit strange, but it also lets me see. I like the ability to see. Strange, there should be a ramp. I think I may have missed the ramp and gone the wrong way. Yeah, everything will look a bit gray and weird now. Don't worry about it. Right here is just barely deep enough that you can skirt the surface when you're walking, so yeah. You do look different when you swim. You do have a swimming animation, but you don't like turn or anything. Yeah, everything looks a lot grayer when you turn up the gamma. Also, one of the most famous enemies of the series, rats. They'll be showing up a lot, trust me. You also get a next leather pauldron here, and some gold. Gold is good. But now that we're out of the water and therefore can actually see, the water makes it even darker, let's turn the gamma back down to something that, well, doesn't make everything look gray and dumb. There is night vision in this game, and honestly it's a lot better than just mucking with the gamma. But we don't have that yet, do we? No, we just have this. And that's leatherite pauldron and a torch. In case you... That's actually them being generous, as you can easily derp up and break your torch. Now, acrobatics is good for climbing things like this, because at high levels it'll let you skip 2 or 3 steps, which makes it a lot faster. Now you can climb around to this little entrance. Up there's where we freed the slaves, but let's get out of here and sell our garbage. For more money, because, well, that's what loot's for, isn't it? Oops, took off my pauldron, I wanted to put on my shield. However, it's unlikely we're going to be keeping the shield for long. Because we got some more loot, so we want to sell it! Also, we took some damage from the throwing stars, and from that rat, believe it or not. Yeah, this is why that ring is very good. You don't want... There is a quest that'll let you get rid of it for a lot of money, but it's not worth it, frankly. It's, throughout the game, a very lightweight, very easy source of free healing. And if that doesn't sound good to you, what's wrong with you? I'm sorry, but what's wrong with you? Yeah. They don't want any trouble, because moon sugar is an illegal drug. It's not there. Khajiits actually can have it without any ill effects in the fluff, and they can actually use it to do all sorts of things like prophetic visions and stuff, which is actually pretty neat. But for most people, it's kind of fucky. And I'm talking in the, oh god, my brain is bleeding out my nose, fucky. Okay, let's sell all the junk. Throwing star, dagger, saber, all the gear. Let's see what steel gear we can buy. A tower shield. So let's sell the chitin shield, because steel, obviously better than chitin. Now, what else can we buy? A steel right gauntlet. We have a steel left gauntlet. Let's buy it. An iron helmet. Well, there's no steel helmet up for sale, so into the box you go. Let's sell our nice helmet. Yeah, that Clovian fur helm, by the way, it only spawns with Tarheal, so it's a bit of a collectible. But honestly, it's not very useful. Even for a light armor build, you can get things like chitin helmets really, really easy. Not right here, obviously, that's because his inventory is randomly generated. So, it's going to cost me 56 gold. Which means I can't afford it, actually, because I forgot to sell things like the Scrib Jelly and Scamp Skin. So now it's costing me 50 gold, but I only have 49, so I need to sell more things. Like 4 Scrib Jerky! Yeah. So now that I've sold all that, we can just afford it. We'll have 6 gold left over, which puts us in a bit of a poor spot. We did get some nice scrolls of Unduces and Hinging, but I'm not selling those because those are very good for picking hard locks at this stage in the game. They staying around. Flynn isn't, though. I don't like things that impose temporary penalties on me. Even if they do come with temporary buffs. So we're pretty poor now.
Say to me?
Let's go talk to a guard and see if there's anything about that's going around here. Latest rumors. The tax collector is missing. Now this quest really irked me the first time I played the game, because it doesn't tell you where the tax collector is.
Can we
Obviously, he is somewhere in the region. The game is not a dick like that.
Speak, traveler.
But it's very easy to miss him. First of all, you go through here. Watch out for slaughterfish, because they will be nasty at this stage in the game. Here's a mud crab. I'll murder it for some more experience. If you dispose of corpses, you loot everything on them, by the way. It's very nice. It's a very nice thing that they do. You also generally want to do it, because otherwise they start clogging up the memory. And while there's lots more memory available for games than there was, well, at the time this game was made, there's still issues because of the game. Yeah, we just got paralyzed by that Scrib. Yeah, they do that. It lasts a little while, you can't do anything. Oh, as I'm in the armor build, they have a lot of trouble actually hitting me. They're very squishy, so when I stab them, they die instantly. Now dispose of the corpse to loot that jelly. Dispose of that Quama Forager corpse, and I saw another Scrib over here. Yeah, you can resist magic, as it said there. I don't know what the chances are, off the top of my head. But right now, it's just spamming Paralyze on me instead of actually trying to hit me with its stubby little insect Scrib legs. I got one stab before it paralyzed me again. Goodbye, you're ugly. Let's see if this stump has anything in it. Oh, by the way, while Scribs are not aggressive until you attack them, Quama are aggressive. Quama, these three-eyed worm things, they're aggressive. They're unfortunately not very good at aggressive. Now, this game gets dark. Like, really dark. It can be very hard to see at night. Alright. Over here we have Processus Vitalis. He has the tax records and 200 gold. Let's read the tax records by using them on ourselves. So, we're actually seeing a fair amount of money here, called Drakes. I'm not sure what the total is here, but it's quite a bit. And some people haven't paid. Eldafire, Fargoth, Fangmouth, and Foreign Gilneth, and Vodius Nuncius. Nuncius? Not Nuncius. Why did I get Nuncius? Now, You're probably thinking that, you know, you're just supposed to loot the tax collector and run. That's an option. It is not, however, the most optimal option. Oh, and I'm a silly and I forgot to equip my new gear. I bet all of you are yelling at the screen, yelling, "Hey, get your kit!" Well, now it's equipped. So now I'm closer to a proper soldier. Closer. Yeah. Now you need to talk to a guard again. He'll tell you, Vodius Nocius was murdered. Not Vodius Nocius, Processus Vitellis. He'll tell you to go to Socius Ergala in the Census and Excise office, aka Starting Room Man.
What's this about?
That man, I don't believe we have to poke again. So let's just run through quickly. Step back, because we don't want to jam the door. Now, he was murdered. I found 200 septums on his body. Now, you're probably... now, you lose these 200 gold. But, this is important. We get 500 septums if we find his murderer. And we keep the tax records. So your first thought is probably, well, let's check the tax records and see who wasn't paying their taxes. They're probably the criminal. Maybe, and while this is an option, there's another way that's a bit more profitable I'd like to show. First, talk to a guard about the murder of Processus Vitellis. He'll tell you about Favier in the lighthouse. The lighthouse was that place I looted for
Can we hurry this along?
a book. Keep my stamina low, because I want to sprint a lot. You can't sprint at 0 stamina. Just, well, it means if you get in a fight, you're kind of screwed, because swinging your sword takes stamina. Yeah. Now we tell her about the murder. And they were dating. Yep. And now he tells you that Foreign Gilneth has been argued with. So, if we tell him about his ring, if you ask about the ring, she'll tell you she wants it back. So let's find Foreign Gilneth. Now, here's the map. We can search all around and see another of these little boxes, and it'll tell you Foreign Gilneth Shack, Intrael Rotheron Shack, Irene Lowlandham Shack, all that. We want to go to Foreign Gilneth Shack. Because he was having an argument. That's suspicious.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
It is also very dark. Thankfully, we will not be eaten by a grue. Unfortunately, torches are very short range in this game. Here's Foreign Gilneth. I don't need a torch anymore. So now let's talk to him about this murder. Now, he says he was flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels, but he was exclusively wearing common clothing. The lowest rank. The same rank this guy is wearing. So I'm going to call him that he's full of bullshit and that the punishment is death. He'll fight you. I'm in armor and I have a sword. He's got fists. That ended about how you think it would, yeah. Take the gold, take the ring. His ring is actually very valuable. It's 240. So you're probably thinking that when you give it back to the lighthouse lady, she'll go, "Oh, that's my ring, thank you, take it," and give you some reward. True and false. She goes to give you a reward. She does not take the ring, however, so don't go and sell it. Keep it, give it to her, and then sell it afterwards. Or keep it yourself, because rings of that quality are actually fairly rare. He also... Foreign Gilneth also has a chance of having some decently valuable alchemical ingredients in his house. So check his stuff. He also has some gold in his chest. Always take gold. There's no situation in which you should not take gold. Also, the skill book for Mercantile, but it's also quite valuable because it is a skill book. However, it is quite dark out, so it is going to be hard to see. Let's sleep until morning. Let's say 10 hours. That sounds good, right? "7 a.m. and it's bright out. Let's go tell someone her lover died. Yay! We are good and friendly people. Beep boop bop. Here's the ring. You can get 2 standard restore health potions.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Oh, the ring does get removed. It didn't get removed last time. Interesting. And now let's go collect our 500 gold reward.
Any time now.
Yep, we get 500 gold. You can basically buy anything you want from that shop, RL's Trade House, with that. Yep, 500 gold. Goodbye. Honestly, I'm not loyal to the Emperor. I want money. You can see the game's age right here. Very old textures. And again, old. Still fun, but old.
Go ahead, stranger.
This better be important.
Yep. Engraved healing ring. Yeah, this guy lost the ring you get there. You can start a little questioning with him, but I'm not going to, because I want to keep this ring. I'm sorry. It's a good ring. It's a bit dishonest, but eh. Now, there's actually something that happens if you sleep a lot. If you have the Tribunal expansion installed, that is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save my game. I'm going to sleep in 1-hour intervals.
You in.
Yep, we have an assassin after us. Fight him to death. We get an update to our journal. We find he has a silver dagger and a very valuable set of light armor. This is why I wanted to do this. If you can kill him before he gets that dart off, you also get a unique weapon, the carved ebony dart. But yeah, this is the Dark Brotherhood in this game. You can't join them. Probably because they just tried to murder you. Yeah, for an assassin, he's surprisingly shit. Their gear, however, is very valuable and very high quality light armor. However, he lost. So, now I've got a set of very valuable light armor. Very nice, as always, because you want more money. Let's grab the skooma and moon sugar over here. And then I'll go to the Silt Strider.
Yes.
Because Rail's Trade House has basically blown its wares on us. We could buy some potions or some magic scrolls, but honestly, we don't really need that. Like, right now, the main thing we need is better armor. And we're not going to find that here, because her inventory is basically random. So, next video, we're going to go to where we can get better armor. So, so we're going to be taking the Silt Strider to Balmora. And also Caius Cosades, or Caius Cosades, or however you say its name. If you have anything you want me to do there, or anything you want me to do back here, tell me. I'm willing to give it a shot. Always willing to learn new things. But until tomorrow, I'll see you. Goodbye.